Hello!
And good morning.
It's time for some yoga, and we have a special guest here today, Heather Berry. Woo!
Yay! Alright, we're going to get started on our butts.
Yay! Yay, butts!
Only because I might be kicking your butt later. So
Uh-oh.
we'll start calm and work our way up. Okay, so get into a seated position. Hands can rest in your lap or on your knees. And I do want you to close your eyes to begin. Start to breathe. Hopefully you are already breathing. But breathing in and out through the nose. Sit up tall. There you go. Alright, so breathing in and out through the nose. Deepen your breath, taking bigger inhales, longer exhales. And then inhale your arms up overhead. Exhale, lean to the right. Are they mirrored or no?
On Instagram, I don't think so, but on the video it flips it.
Okay. Inhale for center. Exhale, lean to the left. If you're opposite of us, that's fine. Just do the opposite side. Inhale for center. We're going to do what's called eagle arms. So you're going to take your right arm underneath your left arm, wrap them up, twist them up like ropes. You're working towards your palms touching each other. Here we're going to go through cow-cat. So cow, you're going to push your chest towards the center, gaze up towards the ceiling. And then cat, you're going to round your spine, gaze towards your lap. Inhale for cow, chest towards the center, gaze up towards the ceiling. Exhale for cat, rounding your spine. One last one, inhale for cow. Exhale for cat. And then inhale, release your arms up overhead. Exhale, lean to the right. Inhale, center. Exhale, lean to the left. Inhale, center. Eagle arms opposite this time, so left arm underneath the right. Twist them up like ropes. Going through the cow-cat again, so cow, gaze up towards the ceiling, chest coming through center. Exhaling for cat, rounding the spine. Inhale for cow. Exhale for cat. And one more, inhaling for cow, gaze up. Exhale for cat, rounding the spine. And release your arms. Make your way into tabletop, so arms underneath your shoulders, knees underneath your hips. We're going to get into the wrists. You're going to take your hands and point them to the outsides of your mat. And then you're going to make circles here, just putting some weight into the wrist. Take your circle the other way. And now point your fingers towards your knees. Staying here, or if you have the mobility to rock back and forth, you can do that. And flip your hands back forward. We're going to start with the right hand only. You're going to flip your right palm over, fingers towards your knee. And you're going to put weight into the wrist and not into the palm. So lean forward just a little bit, putting weight into the wrist, strengthening the wrist, and then you're going to work your elbow straight. And then you're going to rotate the inside eye of your elbow in and out. Yep. Staying here, or if you want to challenge, you can come up onto your left fingertips. You could also bring a foot back. You could flatten your palm and go into a plank. Yeah. So wherever you're at, stay there or challenge yourself, but don't push it past the limit. All right, you're going to bend at the elbow, rotating your wrist. Rinse it out. Opposite. All right, so left hand, flip your palm over, fingers towards your knees. Again, working that elbow straight, and then the eye of your elbow, rotating it in and out.
I'm trying to move it. Nothing's happening.
All right, so same thing here. Stay where you're at, or take it further, coming up onto your fingertips, which adds more weight into the wrist. Maybe taking a foot back adds more weight. Maybe flatten your palm again, and a plank adds more weight. Yeah, you got to. All right, bend at the elbow, rotate, sit back onto your heels, bring both hands together, wash the machine your wrist out, taking them both ways. All right, back into tabletop. You're gonna flip your toes over and push back for downward facing dog, so you're pushing your butt up towards the ceiling. Walk it out here, bending your legs right, left, just finding some movement into your hamstrings, into your low back. And then settle in to downward facing dog, so working your heels towards the mat. You're working your chest towards your thighs, really pushing into the mat, growing tall. Your shoulders are closer to your ears. All right, we're going to inhale our right leg high. We're going to do half pigeon, so you're going to bring your right leg to your right thumb, flip towards your left hand, and then left leg straight back behind you. Beauty. And then we're also going to work into the shoulder, so you're going to take your right arm to the left side of your mat. You can rest your head down, or you can stay more tall, wherever your mobility takes you. All right, come back, push yourself up onto your hands. Push back for one-legged downward facing dog, so your right leg shoots up towards the ceiling. And then release your right leg to the mat. Half pigeon left side, inhale your left leg high. Exhale, pull it forward, knee towards your left hand, foot towards your right hand, right leg straight out behind you. And then your left arm to the right side of your mat, getting into the shoulder. Again, staying more upright or lying into it. Come back to center, bring your hands flat on the mat, kicking your leg back for a three-legged dog, and then release your left leg to the mat. Inhale your right leg high. Exhale, look at your hands, bring your right leg forward, come into a low lunge. So left knee down on the mat. Here, think about drawing your right heel towards your left knee towards your right heel, just to engage into the thighs and hamstrings. Flip your left toes over, pushing your knee up off of the mat, and then kick your right leg back, returning to downward facing dog. Inhale your left leg high. Exhale, pull it forward, coming into a low lunge, right knee down to the mat. Again, drawing your heel towards your knee towards your heel. And flip your right toes over, pushing your knee up off of the mat. Left leg returns to meet your right, downward facing dog. Inhale to look at your hands. Exhale, walk your feet up towards your hands as far as you can, and then come into a forward fold. Ragdoll position here, so you're going to grab opposite elbows or triceps. You can open your stance up as much as you would like. You can bend your knees as much as you would like. You could bounce if you want, whatever feels good here. And release your arms. Inhale, slowly rise up, one vertebra at a time, coming into Tadasana, which is arms up overhead. We're going to cactus our arms, coming here, drawing your elbows back towards each other, which is already creating a back bend. And then if you want to take this further, taking your chest towards the center and gaze up towards the ceiling. Inhale your arms up overhead. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale to halfway lift. So you're going to bring your hands either to your shins, your knees, your thighs, wherever you need to get your back straight and long. And then release, forward fold, hands come to the mat, step back, high plank. In your high plank, I really want you to push through the mat, creating that angry cat upper back. And then we're slowly going to lower ourselves to the ground, but we're going to really squeeze into the hands as if we were pulling the mat up towards us. So slowly keeping your elbows in close to your body, lower yourself down to the mat. You can flip your toes over. Keeping your hands in it. Here, we're going to come into Cobra Pose. So you're going to inhale, bring your chest just halfway up off of the mat for Cobra Pose here. And release. You're going to bring your arms out to the side, up onto your fingertips. Inhale, rise up, look over your left shoulder. Exhale, release. Inhale, rise up, look over your right shoulder. Exhale, release. Hands come back by your ribs, either through tabletop or plank. Push yourself back up into downward facing dog. We're going to do that 2 more times through. So inhale, look at your hands. Exhale, you can walk or you can jump your feet towards your hands, forward fold. Inhale, slowly rise all the way up, Tadasana pose, bringing your arms up overhead. Exhale, cactus your arms, baby back bend. Inhale your arms up overhead. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale to halfway lift, lengthening the spine. Exhale, fold, hands come to the mat, step back, high plank. Slowly lower yourself down to the mat. Inhale, rise up, Cobra Pose. Exhale, release. Arms out to the side. Inhale, rise up, Cobra Pose, look over the left shoulder. Exhale, release. Inhale, rise up, look over the right. Exhale, release. Hands back by your ribs, either through tabletop or plank. Push back, downward facing dog. One last time. Inhale, look at your hands. Exhale, arrive at the top of your mat, forward fold. Inhale, slowly rise up. Tadasana pose, bringing your arms up overhead. Exhale, cactus the arms, baby back bend. Inhale your arms up overhead. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale to halfway lift, lengthening the spine. Exhale, fold, hands come to the mat, step back, high plank. Slowly lower yourself down all the way to the mat. Inhale, rise up, cobra pose. Exhale, release. Arms out to the side. Inhale, rise up, look over the left shoulder. Exhale, release. Inhale, rise up, look over the right. Exhale, release. Hands back by your ribs, either through tabletop or plank. Push yourself up and down into downward facing dog. Inhale your right leg high. Exhale, look forward, step your right leg forward, coming back into the low lunge, left knee down on the ground. Keeping the left hand on the ground, inhale your right arm high up towards the ceiling twist. And release. We're going to come into 90-90 with our legs. So your right leg is going to come as if you're in half pigeon again, and then the left leg into a 90-degree angle behind you. Kind of super fancy. Perfect.
I was trying to sit the other way, but I was like, wow, I can do this.
Alright, this is called 90-90. You're going to take your right hands back behind you. Left arm up towards the ceiling. We're going to do 3 pulses here with the hips. So inhale your hips up towards the ceiling. Exhale, release. Inhale, up. Exhale, release. Inhale, up. Exhale, release. Release the arms. We're going to work into the back leg, which is a little bit of a hip flexor exercise. So you're going to keep your knee down on the ground, and we're only lifting the foot. So we're going to do it 5 times, and then on the 5th time, we're going to hold it at the top. So you can either not use your hands, so just keep them in the center. You could lean forward a little bit, or just keep your hands down. Not using your hands, obviously, is going to be the hardest. So pushing into the knee, we're going to lift the foot up towards the ceiling. That was 1, release, and 2, release, 3, release, 4, release, and this time we're holding at the top. For 10, 9, 8, really try to bring that foot up towards the ceiling. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. You may cramp. I was starting to get a cramp.
That's why I was like,
Cramping's completely normal. Alright, make your way back into the low lunge. Come up onto your back toe, bringing the knee off the mat. Release your right leg back, downward facing dog. Left side, inhale your left leg high. Exhale, pull it forward, low lunge. Right knee comes down to the ground. Right hand's going to stay on the mat. Inhale your left arm high up towards the ceiling. And release. All right, we're going to find that same 90-90 on this side. All right, working into the, no, just kidding. Left hand back behind you. Right arm up towards the ceiling. Hips up towards the ceiling for 3 reps. So inhale, lift. And release, and lift, release. One last time, inhale up, and release. All right, now working into the back leg, so same thing, 5 reps, holding at the top on the 5th one. All right, so pushing the knee into the ground, lift that back leg up towards the ceiling, and release, and lift, release, lift for 3, release, and 4, release, and the 5th one holding for 10, 9, 8, 7, lift a little bit more. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, gently release. Totally normal if one side's worse than the other or perhaps worse than the other. All right, return to the low lunge. Flipping the right toes over, knee up off of the mat. Release your left foot back to the right, downward facing dog. One more time, each side. Inhale your right leg high. Exhale, pull it forward, low lunge. Left hand stays down. Inhale your right arm high up towards the ceiling. And release. 90-90 on this side. Right arm back behind you. At the same time, lifting your left arm and your hips up towards the ceiling. This time just holding here. And release. All right. Now, we're working into the back leg again, except for we're going to, I challenge you not to use your hands, but you can put them down. We're going to be bringing the leg out in front and back around. All right, we're going to do 3 reps, holding the third one. All right, so lift your back leg up off of the ground, straighten it, and bring it out in front, and slowly back around. Try not to release it, and back around, back behind. Last one, slowly in front, holding here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly back around, holding it here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. All right, make your way back into the low lunge. Flip the left toes over, knee up off of the mat. Right foot release back, downward facing dog. Left side, inhale your left leg high. Exhale, release it forward, low lunge. Right knee down to the mat. Right hand stays down. Inhale your left arm high up towards the ceiling. And release. Finding that 90-90 on this side.
Why is that so hard? It hurts my brain to try to do that.
All right, left arm back behind you. Inhaling your right arm and your hips up towards the ceiling at the same time, holding here. And release. All right, back leg again. Trying with no hands, but of course putting them down if needed. All right, lift that back leg, straighten it out to the side, pulling it forward, and slowly back around. Try to keep it hovered, and back forward, and behind you. Last round, slowly forward, holding it here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and back around, hovering it here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Nice. Yay. All right, come back into the low lunge. Right toes flipped, right knee up, left leg back to meet your right, downward facing dog. We're going to come into child's pose, so you're going to bring your knees to the mat, big toes together, knees as close or as far apart as you want, arms up overhead. Forehead can come to the mat, just resting here. Breathing in and out through the nose. All right, make your way back into downward facing dog. The fun is going to begin.
Uh-oh.
Inhale your right leg high. Exhale, pull your right leg forward. We're going to come into warrior 1. So your back heel stays on the ground, your foot's at a 45-degree angle, and then you inhale your arms up overhead, keeping a lunge into your right knee. Nice. All right. We're going to slowly balance into our right foot. So your arms can stay high. They can come to heart center. You can just see where we're going. You're slowly going to inch forward That left leg slowly coming, and then you're going to hinge at the waist, coming into what's called Warrior 3. Yep. So hands could come to heart center. If you happen to have blocks, they could come down to a block or a book or a pillow. We're slowly going to lunge into the right knee, stepping the left leg back for Warrior 2. So your right foot is at a 90-degree angle. You're keeping a lunge into the right knee. Arms come out to the side. Gaze is down your middle finger. Working the right knee towards the right side of your mat. So take your knee, there you go. Yeah. Now lunge. Good too. All right. Reverse warrior. You're keeping the lunge in the right knee. Left arm is going to come to your low back. Right arm is going to come to your right ear, working your rib cage up towards the ceiling. We're going to swoop this into extended side angle. So your right arm is going to come down to your right thigh. Left arm can reach up towards the ceiling or up overhead. All right, inhale, rise all the way up into 5-pointed star. So you're rotating to the left. Toes are out to the side. Arms are high, like you were making a star. You're going to rotate your left toes to the back side of your mat. We're going to start to balance on the left leg now, coming into what's called half moon pose. So you're going to lunge into the left knee. You're slowly going to rotate forward. Right leg is coming up. This time you're opening up to the side. You can cheat and use the wall, but... All right, we're slowly going to step the right foot forward, coming into chair pose. If you were facing the camera, you're probably not facing the camera now. If you need to turn, you can turn.
I was like, okay, turn.
You can turn. Because you probably can't see me, but that's okay. You can just go by my voice. All right, so we're going to inhale into Tadasana, which is rising all the way up, bringing your arms up overhead. We're going to revisit the eagle arm. So your right arm underneath your left arm, wrap them up like ropes. You're going to re-sit into the chair. Now you're going to do the same thing with your legs, but over. So right leg up and over your left leg. This is the full eagle pose. Keeping your eagle arms here, you're gently going to release this right leg to the back side of your mat, coming into Warrior 2 again. So now your foot is at a 90-degree angle to the side, and then you're twisting to the right. Yep. All right, release your arms out to the side. Straighten your left foot. Rotate your left toes to the side of the mat. Rotate your right toes to the front of the mat. Re-lunge into the right knee, so we're finding Warrior 2. We're going to cartwheel our arms down to frame our right foot, rotating the left foot so you're coming into a lunge. Beautiful. All right. Now, I have to think about this for a minute. Right hand to the inside of your right foot. And then you're going to pick your right foot up off of the ground, swooping it through your body over to the left side. Yep. Inhale your left arm high up towards the ceiling. This is called falling triangle. Yep. If you're falling, then you're definitely doing the pose. Release your left hand to the mat. Right foot is going to come through your body, up and over the back side of your body, coming here. Hips can come down to the mat to start.
We're falling over.
All right, we're revisiting that arm up, hips up. So you'll, in one swoop, arm up, hips up. Your arm can go straight up towards the ceiling, or you can reach for the wall. Reach for the wall. This is called wild thing. Woo. All right, slowly bring your right hand back to the mat and come into downward facing dog, releasing your right leg. All right, do you guys want to turn around?
Yeah.
Yes.
Thanks. All right, so if you want to turn around, turn around. If you want to try and do yoga without watching me, that's a good challenge. All right, same thing, all again, left side. Inhale your left leg high. Exhale, pull it through for warrior one. So your right heel stays on the mat, 45-degree angle. Your arms come up overhead, lunging into the left knee. Beautiful. Bouncing into the left leg into warrior three. So you're slowly inching forward and hinging at the hips, trying to get your body parallel to the ground. Again, arms can stay here, they could come to heart center. And then bending into the left knee, slowly releasing that right leg back to the mat into warrior two. So your back foot is rotated to a 90-degree angle. You still have a lunge in the left leg. Arms are out to the side, looking down your middle finger. Reverse warrior, your right arm to your low back, left arm to your left ear, working those ribs up towards the ceiling. Swooping your left arm to your thigh, right arm can reach up towards the ceiling or overhead. Extended side angle. Shooting star, rise up, rotating to the right, toes point out, arms are in the air like a star. All right, you're gonna rotate your right toes towards the back of your mat. Half moon pose, so we're balancing into the right foot, so you're slowly leaning forward, arms come to a T, balancing here. Falling half moon, and then you're going to step your left foot, rotating, coming into chair pose, either at the back of your mat or the side of your mat if you don't want your feet towards the. Inhale, rise all the way up to Tadasana. Eagle arms left side, so left arm underneath the right, wrap them up like ropes, sitting into the chair. Left leg up and over the right. Keeping your arms here, you're slowly going to release the left leg back, coming into warrior two. So your left leg's at a 90-degree angle, and then rotating your arms to the left. And release your arms. Cartwheel your arms down to frame your right foot. Rotate that left foot. All right, coming into the fun twistiness. Did we already do this side though? Right? I feel like we did. What side did we do?
Wait, show me what.
Yeah, because
Yeah, we
might
did.
have.
All right, come back up. Just kidding. We're in warrior two. Warrior two with the right knee. And then we're going to, straighten the right leg, rotate the right leg, and then left leg towards the top of the mat. I remember now.
Turn around and turn around. I think that's why.
This is why yoga is so fun, because it's confusing. All right, bend into the left knee. Back cartwheel your arms down to frame the left foot. This is right now.
Yes.
All right, so left hand to the inside of your left foot. Picking your left foot up, bringing it under your body and off over to the right. And then twisting your right arm high up towards the ceiling, falling triangle. All right, release your right arm. Left foot comes through, up, and over. And then inhale your left arm and your hips up to the ceiling. Left arm can stay high or reaching up overhead. Wild thing. And release back to the mat into downward facing dog. Knees come to the mat, find child's pose. Find your breath. Because we're going to do it all again.
Alright.
I need a drink.
Hydrate.
Hydrate, break. Some water. Up your mouth. All right, this time I'll try not to get confused. No guarantees. All right, make your way back to downward facing dog. Inhale your right leg high. Exhale, pull it forward, warrior one. Inhaling your arms up overhead. So your left foot is flat on the mat. Balancing forward into warrior three. So slowly bending into that right leg. Left leg comes up, working yourself parallel to the mat. Bending into the right knee, slowly step back, warrior two. That back leg is at a 90-degree angle, lunging into your right knee. Reverse warrior, left arm to your low back, right arm to your ear. Extended side angle, so your right forearm to your thigh, left arm either up towards the ceiling or overhead. Challenge yourself here. Pick your right arm up off of your thigh, using your inner thigh muscles to keep this pose instead of resting into it. Inhale, rise up into a five-pointed star, turning to the left. Left toes point to the back of your mat. Shifting into half moon pose, so now we're balancing into the left leg. So bend your left leg, shooting yourself forward, keeping open up to the side. Half moon. And releasing that right foot to meet your left foot, chair pose. Yeah, that one's hard. Inhale your arms up overhead. And eagle pose, right arm underneath the left. Sitting into the chair, right leg up over the left. Keeping your arms here, release your right leg back into warrior two. So it's at a 90-degree angle. And then rotating your arms to your torso to the right. Release your arms. Straighten your left leg. Rotate your feet so now you're pointing to the right side, lunging into the right leg. Cartwheel your arms down to frame your right foot, twisting that left leg to come into a low lunge. Right hand to the inside of your right foot through your body off over to the left. Left arm high up towards the ceiling, fall in triangle. Release the left arm. Right foot comes back through the body, up and over, and then inhale your right arm, hips at the same time. And release your hand, come back into downward facing dog. Inhale your left leg high. Exhale, pull it through warrior one. Inhale your arms up overhead. That's the beauty in filming yoga.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, warrior three. So balancing into the left leg, shooting yourself forward, bringing your torso parallel to the ground. Bending into the left leg, slowly step back, warrior two. Arms come out to the side. keeping the lunge into the left leg. Inhale, reverse warrior, right arm to your low back, left arm up towards the ceiling. Extended side angle, left arm to your thigh, right arm either towards the ceiling or up overhead. Again, challenge yourself here. Lift that left arm up off of your thigh to make this pose more into your legs and not cheating and holding yourself there. Inhale, rise up, 5-pointed star. Rotate your right toes towards the back side of your mat. Alright, half moon pose, so balancing into the right leg, shooting that left leg off over to the side, keeping your torso rotated to the left. And then slowly step the left leg forward, coming into chair pose. Inhale your arms up overhead, rising up. Eagle pose, left arm underneath the right. Sitting back into the chair, left leg up and over the right. Slowly release the left leg back to the mat, coming into warrior 2. Rotating your torso to the center. Release your arms out to the side. Straighten your right leg. Rotate the right foot to the side, left foot towards the top of your mat. Bending into the left leg. Cartwheel your arms down to frame your left foot. Left hand to the inside of your left foot. Left foot through your body, right arm up towards the ceiling, ball and triangle. Release the right arm. Left leg back through, up and over. Inhale your left arm high up towards the ceiling, wild thing. And release, downward facing dog. Knees to the mat, child's pose. All right, we have one more. We're gonna take a breather. It's really hard to breathe, talk, and do yoga. So we're gonna do one more, and we're gonna try to connect some of the movements to your breath, so it's gonna move quicker. If you get lost, just like you do when you dance, just make it up, fake it till you make it. As long as you're moving your body, that's what yoga's about. So I don't care if you break out in the hoedown in the middle of it. Whatever, just catch up, it's fine. So either follow me or follow them.
Don't follow me. Yeah. Obviously, I'm spinning around.
Yeah, I feel like Emmy like spinning in circles. Okay, so since we're moving breath to movement and it's going to move quicker, I think just move with emotions because your butt won't be towards the camera for very long. Sounds good.
Just go with it.
Just go with it. Ready?
Yes.
Am I ready? Alright, downward facing dog. Inhale your right leg high. Exhale, step it forward. Inhale, arms up overhead, warrior 1. Exhale, shooting forward, warrior 3. Inhale, release your leg back, warrior 2. Staying here for a breath. Inhale, reverse warrior, left arm to your low back, right arm up. Exhale, extended side angle, right arm down, left arm up and over. Inhale, rise up into shooting star. Rotate your feet, shooting into half moon, balancing on the left leg. Release your right leg forward, come into chair pose. Inhale your arms up overhead. Exhale, eagle, right arm underneath the left. Right leg up and over the left. Slowly step that right leg back, warrior 2. Staying here for a breath. Release your arms out to the side. Rotate your feet coming into a lunge at the top of your mat. So right leg is lunging into the right leg. Gargle your arms down to frame your foot. Right hand to the inside. Right leg up and or through for a fallen angel. I said angel, triangle. Whatever, you're an angel. All right. Left leg down.
Right arm back and over, swooping it all into one motion. Release the right arm, downward facing dog. See? Inhale your left leg high. Exhale, left leg forward. Inhale your arms up overhead, warrior 1. Exhale, shoot forward, warrior 3. Inhale, slowly step back, warrior 2. Stay here for a breath. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, shooting star. Rotating your legs. Right leg to the back of your mat. Half moon pose, bouncing into the right leg. Slowly step your left leg forward, chair pose. Inhale your arms up overhead. Exhale, eagle with the left arm under right. Left leg up over right. Slowly step your left leg back, warrior 2. Rotating your torso. And then release your arms. Straighten the right leg, rotate your feet, lunge into the left leg. Cartwheel your arms down to frame your left foot. Left hand to the inside, left foot swooping through, right arm up. Release the arm, left leg through and over, left arm up. Release your left arm, downward facing dog. Knees to the mat. You did it! Woohoo! Yay!
Easier, faster for me. I almost got the half moon at the end. I was way closer than the first time.
Yeah, sometimes when you don't have to think about it,
Yeah.
and you go faster, it flows. It flows. Yes.
That's awesome.
So that's the flow part of Vinyasa flow. All right, let's cool it down. So let's take a straddle. All right, inhale your arms up overhead. Exhale, lean to the right. I want you to stay more upright and rotating your chest towards the center, getting into the shoulders. Right arm can come to your left thigh if you would like. Inhale for center. Exhale over to the left. Inhale for center. Exhale, rotate to the right, and now forward fold into the right leg. Inhale, center, rotate to the left, forward fold to the left leg. Walk your hands to the middle, forward fold to the middle. This is what I love about multiple people, is you can see everybody's flexibility.
I clearly need ortho lines.
I love the crack in the floor. Good help. All right, slowly rise up. Bring your feet together. I'm rotating so I can have the length of my mat. All right, slowly lie on your back. Bring both of your knees into your chest, giving yourself a big hug. We're going to keep the right knee here, lengthen the left leg out long, bringing it down to the mat. Supine twist, so your right leg is going to come over the left side of your body, arms come out to the side. Gaze can be straight or over your right shoulder. Focusing on keeping that right shoulder down on the mat, so if you have to untwist a little bit to keep it down. You could also cactus your arms here to get a little deeper into the shoulders if you'd like. And inhale yourself back to center, pulling both of your knees in, giving yourself a hug again.
Taking it to the left, left leg stays here, right leg release out long. Left leg over to the right side, supine twist, arms come out to the side. You can cactus your arms again if you would like. And inhale your knees back into center. If your body's telling you to take another pose or stretch, do that now. Or slowly begin to come into Shavasana pose, which is relaxation pose. Let your legs lengthen out long. Arms can be out to the side, maybe resting on your stomach, wherever's comfortable. We'll rest here for a few minutes, maybe closing down your eyes or gazing at one spot onto the ceiling. Focusing again on nose breathing in and out through the nose. We're going to end with a few rounds of breath work, so I will talk you through it. We're going to inhale for 4 counts, hold for 4 counts, exhale for 4 counts, hold for 4 counts. So, inhale for 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold at the top for 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold it empty at the bottom for 1, 2, 3, 4. Slowly inhale. 4, 3, 2, 1. Holding at the top for 1, 2, 3, 4. Slowly exhale for 4, 3, 2, 1. Holding at the bottom for 1, 2, 3, 4. Last round. Inhale for 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold at the top for 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold at the bottom for 4, 3, 2, 1. Come back to a normal breath. Start to wiggle your toes, wiggle your fingers. Inhale your arms up overhead for a full body stretch. Roll over onto your side, using your arm as a little pillow, bending your knees in. And then slowly making your way back to where we started in a seated position. You made it. You did it. Thank you for joining us.
Woohoo!
Yay.
Yeah. It was awesome. Thank you.